Well, we were hoping to make their bigs have to move around, come out on the floor and defend a ball screen, and if that led to some action where we had Seth on the move or Jake on the move, that was part of our offensive game plan. Because if you just throw it down there, they're so big and strong at that center position, it's hard to just throw it down there and just play against them straight up. So Seth got off to a nice start.
That opened things up from the outside.
Yeah, it did. There was quite a few things that felt better about this game than our last two. Thought our movement was better. Guys were sharper. More determined is what I like most about today's game. You guys just seem much more determined, whether it be that offensive end of the floor, the defensive end of the floor. When it came to rebounding, the effort that the guys put into guarding Dellavedova, it was a pretty determined effort. That was better.
How big was this win for you? I mean, he lost two straight.
Yeah, it was big.
Tough non-conference. Good.
It was big. The win was certainly big. The way in which we played and got the win today, I think, was as big or maybe even bigger. Just didn't feel like we were determined enough in our last two games to do what we needed to do, playing with a high enough energy level. And today, the guys found it, and it seemed to be all the way up and down our lineup. Everybody seemed to play at a pretty high level from an intensity standpoint, and so that was very encouraging to see.
When you forced 17 turnovers, it seemed like they just never got comfortable with their offense. What were you doing to disrupt them so well?
Well, we wanted to make Dellavedova give the ball up as often as we could. He is such a terrific player, and if he's able to stay on the dribble and continue to drag your defense farther away or deeper into the paint, he sees right over the top of the guy guarding him, and then he makes the right play, and then they make an extra pass, and that guy's shooting a wide open shot. And so for us, it was a matter of working to see if we couldn't keep him outside of the three-point line if possible, but outside of 17, 18 feet, and then try to get him to pick up his dribble so he couldn't probe and probe and probe and then find his pass.
Coach, your seniors kind of gave you a spark there in the second half. How have they been through this whole situation? I mean, they lost 5 against really good teams.
Right. Those guys have been they've been really good. I think a perfect example today was Austin Peel's play. He's been really working at practice and just waiting for his turn to help our team. And today he had an opportunity to help us, and he did. He went in and really helped us today. And I think that speaks to the leadership we're getting from those 4 seniors. What Austin did for us today, and AJ and Jake did some things in the second half offensively that we had to have. They had cut it, or it was going to get really close, or stay close, or they were going to get the lead if AJ and Jake don't make some plays.
Coach, talk about Chip's play this afternoon. 8 points in 14 minutes.
Yeah, Chip was good, and I know he's he's probably relieved to knock in a couple threes because he's shot the ball so well.